Video number 2. The IRS is coming for your crypto. U.S. lawmakers pass bill to clarify crypto regulations. Come on, JB, wake up. Let's go. Man, you'd think I'd mess up early in the morning. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Arizona, and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, Warriors, just to let you know, things are changing rapidly, Warriors. There's two types of people. People are going to go on the freight train and go for the ride of their life, or people who are going to get ran over by it. The train has left the building. Now, people have asked me twice today, JB, is it too late to get in the cryptocurrency space? That's like saying when the internet came out and just in the beginning, is it too late to get in the internet space? Absolutely not. I don't think that made any sense what I just said. Did it make sense? Absolutely it made sense, because then we had a bubble and it crashed, and the people who got out in time are the richest people in the world. Warriors. So right now it's very early, very immature, but we are heading into the biggest bull market in history, and here's why. U.S. lawmakers are introducing bill to clarify crypto regulations. But let me introduce myself. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. I'm the guy that repeats the same things every single day, because what you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. You can also follow me on Instagram at CoachJB_, and my podcast, over 900 podcasts, the Coach JV podcast. Now, I'm the guy who follows the life of God, or I love God, and I follow the life of Jesus. I'm non-religious. I love everybody. So come as you are. Say what you mean in the comment. Just don't say it mean, and let's get ready to rock and roll. Not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. U.S. lawmakers introduce a bill to clarify crypto regulations. Now, I'm going to talk about in just a moment where IRS launches Bitcoin program. They're coming after your crypto. But here's the thing, warriors. Take a deep breath. Or maybe I need to take a deep breath. Regulation is not necessarily a bad thing. I know we're all trying to run from the government, warriors, but the key is the regulation is going to kick out the bad actors. It's also all this media and all this news is going to rush in crypto adoption. And those who are in early like us, when demand is here, price appreciation's here, baby. That's when we make our real money, warriors. So it's going to get a little sticky. There's going to be tons of people going after the bad actors in the cryptocurrency space, and I believe about 98% of the cryptos are going to get wiped out. You want to be in real-world fundamental cryptocurrencies. The fact is, 1 of 3 people that come into the cryptocurrency space have no idea what they're doing. That's a dangerous thing, warriors. That's why I teach my warriors an exit strategy. We're developing a really strong exit strategy we're rolling out this Thursday so that our warriors will be protected as they go into the biggest bull run in history. Because if you don't know when to get out, warriors, you're going to get wrecked. It's great to make money, but how do you maintain and keep that money? Okay, so U.S. lawmakers introduced bill to clarify crypto regulations. The proposal bill would create a working group to evaluate U.S. cryptocurrency regulations with input from the SEC and CFTC. Now remember, we have our crypto-friendly Gary Gensler, who's a professor at MIT for blockchain and cryptocurrency. So Congress may soon try to clarify digital asset regulations for the U.S. Reps Patrick McHenry and Stephen Lynch introduced legislation Tuesday to create a working group composed of industry experts and representatives from the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission and Commodities Futures Trading, the CFTC, to evaluate the current legal regulatory framework around digital assets in the U.S. The 3 other co-sponsors of the bill, Glenn Thompson and Ted Budd, and Warren Davison, okay? The ultimate goal of the legislation, called the Eliminate Barriers to Innovate Act of 2021. Now, remember what I was talking about this morning on my YouTube channel, was we were talking about the meeting at Davos, about digital currencies, warriors. This is being talked at every single level. So please stop listening to the people that are telling you cryptocurrency is a fraud. They're going to fudge you out of the marketplace because they have not done their deep research. Let them do their thing, warriors. Do what you feel is right. You know, don't even listen to me. Do your research, warriors. Learn how to fish. Okay, that's the key to this. If you learn how to fish, you will eat for a lifetime. If you learn how to farm, you can feed a nation. Okay, so would be to clarify when the SEC has jurisdiction over the particular tokens of currencies. Okay, and when the CFTC has jurisdiction. U.S. regulations can often appear lacking with no clear rules on when certain cryptocurrency is treated as a security or not. The SEC enforcement actions provide much of the guidance in this area. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce, who was outspoken on the issue, tried tackling this in 2020 by proposing a 3-year safe harbor for projects to get off the ground. Okay, let's reread this. What have I been telling you about the Ripple lawsuit? It is a political theater to usher in regulation. Go back to my YouTube videos. I said it over and over again. Let's read this line once again. U.S. regulators can often appear lacking with no clear rules on when a certain cryptocurrency is treated as a security or not. But they're going to sue Ripple that it sold it as a security, with SEC enforcement actions providing much of the guidance in this area. SEC Commissioner Hester Peer, who is outspoken on these issues, tried tackling this in 2020, proposing a 3-year safe harbor for projects to get off the ground. Under the terms of the bill, Congress would create a working group within 90 days of the bill's passage composed of SEC and FCTC representatives. Okay. This is a little bit more information on it. So U.S. lawmakers introduced a bill to clarify crypto regulations. Okay, Congress may soon try to clarify digital asset regulations in the U.S. This is important, warriors. This is really, really important for us in the crypto space. This is going to get the attention of the regular people. The people who are going to FOMO in at the end when things go absolutely parabolic. They're going to come jumping in on their surfboard when the wave's about to crash. You are at the bottom of the wave. You are waiting patiently. You are not too late, warriors. But if you keep waiting, you are going to miss this train. You're going to miss the bus. Okay, so this is important too. So I want you to watch this video with me. I'll narrate it, and then we'll go into the last video with Fed Chair Powell, Jerome Powell. I played this video this morning, but I want to continue to play it because what we repeatedly hear gets ingrained in our subconscious mind. And you'll hear from him himself sharing with you that we are moving to a brand new economy. Now, the IRS is coming for your crypto warriors. They're not going to let you get away with this. So you may as well make as much money as you can right now so we can build generational wealth.
About cryptocurrency, but not really detailing what that is or what that looks like or even what the new administration might do about it. Now, Jeffrey, so what does all of this mean for the growth of the crypto industry? Are there concerns that it will slow things down?
It probably puts more forward into the future the day at which this becomes a legitimate medium of exchange. Right now, it's a fabulous store of value, and that's if you can look at the data and see that that's precisely as people are treating it. They're buying it and they're holding it. They're having fun, watch it go up, and watching themselves get richer and richer and richer.
Okay, so that goes into the narrative I was talking about. I believe there's going to be a massive parabolic bull run. It's going to pull back around September, October. Then we're going to go into a bear market. We're going to go into our 4-year cycle, right? We're going to go into a 3-year bear market, and I've told everybody in 2025, that's when all the regulations going to be settled in. There's going to be retail adoption. There's going to be central bank adoption. There's going to be your commercial bank adoption, and we are going to be sitting on bags and bags of crypto and about to build some massive generational wealth.
It's just glorious. The problem is the off ramp. That's always been the problem with crypto. It's getting it out of the blockchain and into real usable dollars, and that's when people are going to be paying. So it just delays that a little bit more, but also the deflationary motion that we're seeing within Bitcoin. It also encourages people just to save it and save it and save it and grow it and spend it ever less. So yeah, it puts off the date at which we can finally say, all right, this is real money for the masses. We're nowhere near that point yet.
Yeah, and now, Ben, it's interesting.
What he's saying right there is the masses are still going to be pushed away from it, but think about this. They want you to be pushed away from this, warriors. They don't want you in crypto. They got Michael Saylor, Tesla's putting all their money into Bitcoin. And what's going to happen is, warriors, they're going to get you really excited about it at the back end of the year here, going into about July, August. You're going to start to see some parabolic moves in September for Bitcoin. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, you got to get some Bitcoin. They're going to rush into the market. And as it goes up into the euphoria, the big money, the whales are going to pull the carpet out from under you. And as it comes flying down, you're literally buying the cryptocurrency that they're selling. Let me explain that one more time. So as you get super excited and your friends at the barbershop are talking about it and you're buying Satoshis of Bitcoin, as it's skyrocketing, what they're doing is they're selling at the same time the money flow's going out. They're getting rich as hell. They're selling you their bags of currency, and all of a sudden the money flow's going out, and then once it hits a tipping point, boom, okay? Then it comes crashing down the other side. You have to know when to get out, warriors.
Because whenever we talk about this Operation Hidden Treasure and creating these signatures and all that, we also know that at the same time we've got Elon Musk, we've got Mark Cuban, who are now suddenly talking about cryptocurrencies. Does it seem like they're going to target some of those bigger players specifically, or should everybody be concerned about this?
No, listen, I think it's the opposite. I think if you're a Mark Cuban or an Elon Musk, don't worry. You're not worried about the IRS coming after you. You're not worried about those issues because, first of all, you have endless supplies of money. The people who really get hit here are the early adopters and the people who, as Jeffrey rightly said, have tried to live within a crypto ecosystem without coming out of it. That's the big question here. Is the IRS talking about anyone who had crypto, converted that into a fiat dollar, and didn't pay taxes on it? Or are they talking about people who exchanged one token for another token, or people who moved tokens out of an exchange and into a cold storage wallet? Is that what they're talking about? And if that's who they're talking about, it's not the billionaires who are affected by that. It's the everyday people who have made cryptocurrency successful who will be targeted by the IRS.
So this is important. We had a tax expert on our cryptocurrency call in our Warrior Academy 2 weeks ago. And something that we wanted to learn, I'm teaching my warriors the whole game, right? And so what we learned is everything creates a taxable event. So if I move from Bitcoin to Ethereum and there's a profit within that transaction, that creates a taxable event. If you move your Bitcoin into fiat and you're actually taking, so you're selling Bitcoin, if there's any profit there, that creates a taxable event. I have a crypto.com card that I use a lot. So moving money onto that creates a taxable event. And so here's the thing, warriors, you're going to pay taxes on this, but you have to ask yourself, I heard somebody the other day tell me in one of my messages, they're like, oh, I don't think I'm going to get into it because I'm going to get taxed like crazy if I get rich. But hold on, think about that. So if you make $1 million and you have to pay $450,000 in taxes, you now have $1 million that you made in crypto, and you still have $650,000. You would rather not have anything, or maybe have the $30,000, $40,000 you invested back, versus having $650,000. Does that make sense, warriors? Like, let's just think about this. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's why I own multiple companies, warriors. There's ways you can offset capital gains. You have to know the game, warrior. That's very, very important. But right now, why would you miss the opportunity to make parabolic moves? And if you have to pay some taxes on it, you have to pay some taxes on it. You also don't want to just sit on this when the goal is to make generational wealth, right? As you start to make these parabolic moves and profits, you want to take money off the table so you can invest into other assets, right? Yes, you're gonna have to pay taxes, but maybe you get a couple homes, some real estate, right? Maybe you get some gold and silver. Maybe you start to diversify your portfolio. Maybe you pull it into a stable coin, get some staking. This is all about taking your money and multiplying your money, as the Bible says.
Excellent points to consider here, and it'll certainly be interesting to see exactly what the IRS does and what they come up with from all of this. Ben Swan, Jeffrey Tucker, thank you both for your time.
Awesome, warriors. So I want to share this video. I'm going to keep sharing this video throughout the time I'm doing this. I just want you to listen to what he says. I want you to ask yourself, what does this mean to you?
What worries you most about the long-term impact?
I would agree that what this crisis is in the process of doing is it is accelerating a lot of pre-existing technological change. So technological change raises productivity generally, and over long periods of time, those gains tend to be broadly shared. But in the short term, that may or may not be the case. And I along with many others, will leave social media out of it, by the way, in terms of adding to productivity. Not sure I would say that for social media. But for other kinds of technology, I would say it. And in this particular situation, I would worry that the changes, we're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy. And it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers who.
Warriors, you heard it right there from Jerome Powell's mouth. This was last year. We are not coming back to the same economy. They've been telling us, they're signaling to us, it's on your tax documents. Did you buy or sell cryptocurrency, warriors? But your family's still telling you it's a fraud. Think about that. Banks are moving into CBDC, central bank digital currencies. Warrior, the cat's out of the bag, but it's so deeply, deeply, deeply programmed in your subconscious mind, this old fiat system, right? That's a fraudulent system, warriors. Think about it. If we were doing what they were doing, we'd be in jail. If we were just printing money and just running up debt, think about that, warriors. We would be in jail for those types of activities. And so they want you holding onto your cash, which is complete trash. It's deflating. Then you got the inflation going up. Your products and services cost more. Think about that. Think about when you go to get gas. I got gas the other day. It costs more. Your food costs more. Your night out to the movies costs more, Warriors. So you have to learn to take your money that you get paid and build that money. Multiply that money, Warriors. You should always pay yourself first. It's very, very important. They're going to pay themselves first, so why don't you pay yourself first? And by paying yourself first, you cut out the frivolous spending. Trust me, Warriors. We had somebody in our Warrior Academy we were talking to this morning. I won't mention their name because I don't want to share their financial stuff. But basically, this person was shocked how much money they had saved by paying themselves first by being in the Warrior Academy. We teach you fundamentals of really understanding how to think differently, Warriors. The billionaires aren't doing what you're doing in Main Street. They're not. The 99% that are walking off the cliff or listening to the news, why do you think they're walking off the cliff? Because they're listening to the news. They don't tell you what they're doing, Warriors. You don't listen to what they say. You watch what they're doing. So we're here to support you, Warriors. Down below, you can join our free Facebook group where we go live every single day. We have our Warrior Academy, where we just broke 800 warriors. Woo! We have 800 warriors, 9 different countries. We have a Discord. We have a Thursday cryptocurrency call. This Thursday, we're breaking down our very, very detailed exit strategy. We had 2 of our engineers within our Warrior Academy build it out for us. It's specific exit strategies, targets to get out so you don't get wrecked in the crypto space, okay? We also have access to my portfolio. Excuse me, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. We also have our Warrior Academy, our 120-day challenge. You train with us live daily, workouts, mindset, goal setting, vision board, manifestation, and subconscious mind programming and wealth. This is a comprehensive program. There's nothing like it in the world. Everybody's going to teach you how to make money in the cryptocurrency space, but how the hell do you maintain that money? At the same time, how do you change your body from the inside out so you can maintain this? And not only do you get healthy financially, you get healthy mentally. My name is Coach Shavy. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. Click the link down below. If you have any questions, follow me on Instagram, CoachJV_. I'll get back to you in less than 48 hours. Warriors, rise. Let's go.